Rich versus poor countries, the shocking reason. Many people ask, why are some countries rich while others remain poor? It's tempting to blame geography, natural resources, or colonial history. And those factors do matter. But there's a more powerful, invisible structure beneath it all. In this episode, we'll uncover 7 forces that determine why nations prosper or fail. These principles explain centuries of progress, collapse, and inequality. Welcome to Millionaire Mindset Stories. Today we'll peel back the curtain on global inequality and explore the real reasons why the rich get richer while others struggle to grow. By understanding these forces, you'll gain a new lens, one that reveals how success operates not just between nations, but within your own life, on institutions and governance. The foundation of every prosperous nation is strong institutions. When laws protect property, contracts are honored, and corruption is punished, citizens can plan for the future. But when power is concentrated in the hands of a few, and rules change unpredictably, innovation dies. Investors flee and talent migrates. Nations rise when institutions serve the people, and collapse when they serve only those in charge. 2. Culture and values. Culture shapes destiny. It determines how people think about time, trust, and responsibility. Societies that value education, hard work, and long-term planning tend to thrive. In contrast, cultures that normalize corruption, fatalism, or dependency often stagnate. Culture acts as an invisible hand, guiding behavior, ambition, and ultimately prosperity. Human capital and education. A nation's greatest resource is not oil, gold, or land, or its people. Education builds human capital, the knowledge and skills that power growth. When citizens are educated and healthy, productivity soars. Nations that fail to educate their populations trap themselves in poverty. The gap between rich and poor countries is often just the gap between educated and uneducated minds. 4. Infrastructure and connectivity. Roads, ports, power, and internet. These are the arteries of the economy. Without reliable infrastructure, trade slows, goods can't move, and innovation suffocates. Wealthy nations invest in connectivity because they understand one truth: access equals opportunity. Poor infrastructure isolates the poor and locks entire regions out of progress. Of trade and openness, closed systems decay, open systems evolve. Countries that embrace trade, innovation, and foreign partnerships gain new ideas, technologies, and capital. Protectionism may seem safe, but isolation is slow economic suicide. Every prosperous nation in history has at some point opened its doors to exchange and adaptation. 6. Access to capital. Capital fuels opportunity. In poor countries, entrepreneurs have ideas but no funding. Banks are fragile, credit is scarce, and investors fear instability. Without capital, growth dies in the planning stage. Rich nations, by contrast, build systems that move money efficiently, turning dreams into industries. 7. Innovation and adaptation. Innovation separates leaders from followers. Nations that encourage creativity, research, and entrepreneurship leap ahead. Those that fear change or punish failure fall behind. Innovation isn't just about technology, it's about problem-solving, experimentation, and evolution. The richest nations are those that never stop learning. Conclusion: the difference between rich and poor countries isn't fate, it's focus. Strong institutions, smart culture, educated citizens, modern infrastructure, open trade, access to capital, and continuous innovation form the blueprint of prosperity. The same principles apply to individuals. Build systems, invest in learning, and adapt faster than your environment. If this video opened your perspective, subscribe to Mindset Stories, like, and ring the bell for more insights into economics, mindset, and the forces shaping our world. Knowledge isn't just power, it's leverage.